Owners share pictures of their cats growing up after years of love. Have you ever looked at your lifelong best kitty and thought, man, I remember when you could fit into a teacup? It's super fun to go back and look at pictures of when you first got them and how much they've changed over the years. If you live with them, then it comes so gradually that you barely even notice. I thought of my two cats as kittens for a long time until I saw pictures of them the week we got them. Suddenly, I realised I was looking at two teenagers. Today, we've compiled some of the best before and after pictures of cats growing up for your enjoyment. If I fits, I sits. This very cute kitty developed an adorable habit. After being rescued from the trash in June 2012, he slept on his mum's chest straight away. 6 years later, and it's still his favourite place to be. Talk about the power of love. From twin to king. These cute little cats need some new beds. I can't get over how cute the picture of them as kittens is. They're all tucked in and they look so comfy. And the later picture shows how they sleep now is more relatable, though I wake up like that pretty much every morning. Ernie style. Not much has changed for Ernie's napping style. He still loves the straight on the back naps. Cats are so funny when they sleep this way for some reason. Like they're normally so guarded and protective, especially of their underbellies. But when they're sleeping like this, they just let go of all of that and fully embrace the big sleep. Peas in a pod. Right from babies, and they're still as close as ever. I love that they still have the same cushion as well, and that they still love sleeping on it. It's so funny what cats will get attached to as kittens. You can really feel the love between these three. It's so sweet to see. Something about cats that still cuddle their siblings just makes my heart melt. Like a fine wine. This awkward little kitten grew into such a pretty cat. Whatever issue she was having with her tear ducts has cleared up a year later. Maybe she just grew into them. I always love how scruffy some kittens look, especially when you see them grow into some very well-groomed cats. Cuddlers. They love each other. This is way too cute. I love that they are cuddled up pretty much no matter what. And they've become such handsome kitties. These are some seriously well-captured moments, and I respect their owner's dedication to capturing the perfect second. Keanu. This cat barely even looks different. It looks like it hasn't aged a day. Still adorable as ever though. I'm not sure how I'd classify the look this cat gives. It's almost like it just doesn't care, which is par for the course, but it seems pretty intent on something. Aloof but curious? Maybe this cat is just a walking paradox. Sweet Cordelia. Now that's an old kitty. From scruffy as a kitten to scruffy as an old lady, she seems like the kind of cat that would poke her head out from an old abandoned house and deliver some ethereal knowledge to you, warning you of some danger waiting down the line, and then it turns out she's some ancient hermetic cat god or something. Screenplay ideas, Cordelia. Tiny cutie to hunter. Wow, what a change in the eyes. That first picture makes them look pretty blue and soft. But now that cat has some golden hunter's eyes if ever I've seen them. And I mean, this cat's a natural model now too. That's a seriously impressive candid shot. Scruffers. Scruffy kitties always. These two still look like babies anyway. And it looks like they're still cuddling like babies too. They just look so cute and cuddly and soft. I wish I could just reach through the computer screen to give them a pet, don't you? The cutest. How does something so cute exist? Oh my gosh, I need this cat in my life. He's so sad as a kitten. How do you not instantly love that little heartbreaking face? This cat has to be my favourite so far. He's still so cute as a big fluff in the new photo. Eye glow. So cute seeing these two grow up together. The cat's gotten grumpy in its old age. That face tells me it doesn't like being picked up quite as much anymore. I love that it's still just as shaggy as ever. Majesty. What a wee lad to grow into such a fine specimen of fur. He looked pretty furry even as a kit, but he seriously ramps up the fluff factor in adulthood. He looks like he'd be named Aslan, and you can't change my mind. A Wara cat. Tommy became much larger in the span of just 365 days, and his eyes are certainly more aware of things now as well. Look at that intense stare right into the camera. Needless to say, he barely even fits between the legs of the chair anymore. It's a great way to mark just how much wider he's become. Itty Bitty Thunder God. Wow, they really lucked out with such a majestic cat like this, and a great name. How could they have known that Thor would grow such a majestic beard? He looks so distinguished. I can really see this being the feline embodiment of the great thunder god and eld, and man was he ever cute as a kitten. I love this. Tobies. There are lots of cats named Toby, as it turns out. This one is pretty though. Here, look at that fur colour. I especially love his very cat look a year on. He's clearly vibing with the pets or cuddles with his owner. He's almost asleep. Collage. Saving Sally. Oh, the pictures of Sally first getting rescued break my heart. That look up out of the box is just oozing gratitude, and she looks so clean and healthy now. And that picture of her about to sneeze is absolutely hilarious as well. She's so emotive. Fangs. Some things never change, and a loud cat is one of them. The first picture looks a lot like a yawn, but we all know the sound of the second picture. You see that scrunched nose? That's a cat saying, "Give foods now!" It's so fun to go back and reminisce about how your cats looked, and it's especially fun seeing how the cats of other people grew up. You get that instant hit of both sides. It's shocking how some of these cats didn't even look recognisable after their few years of life. I hope you enjoyed this nice collection of super cute cats throughout their lives. Share this with your friends and family.